Imagine dropping a rubber duck into the ocean. Now imagine dropping 28,000 of them. Sounds ridiculous, right? But in 1992, that is exactly what happened. A cargo ship crossing the Pacific Ocean was caught in a storm. Several shipping containers fell overboard. One of those containers was carrying 28,000 yellow rubber bath toys. The toys spilled into the sea and disappeared. At first, nobody thought much about it. After all, they were just rubber ducks. But over the next few years, something strange happened. The ducks started appearing on beaches thousands of miles away. Some washed up in Alaska. Others appeared in Hawaii. Then Canada. Then the western United States. Years later, some even reached the Atlantic Ocean. What looked like a simple shipping accident had accidentally become one of the largest ocean experiments in history. And those tiny floating toys would help scientists uncover a hidden system that controls the movement of water across our planet. A system so vast and powerful that it connects entire oceans. This is the incredible story of the rubber ducks that mapped the world. And all this we are going to learn today on Everyday Simple Science with Ray. The story begins on January 10, 1992. A cargo ship was traveling across the North Pacific Ocean from Hong Kong toward the United States. The ship was carrying thousands of shipping containers. Inside one container were colorful bath toys, rubber ducks, blue turtles, green frogs, and red beavers. Everything seemed normal until rough weather struck. Powerful waves slammed into the ship. Several containers broke loose and fell into the ocean. One of them burst open. Its contents scattered across the water. 28,000 floating toys were suddenly set free. At the time, nobody realized the accident would become important. The toys were inexpensive. No dangerous chemicals were involved. No major environmental disaster was declared. The toys simply drifted away, or so everyone thought. Once released into the ocean, the toys began an incredible journey. Unlike many objects that sink, these toys floated. Ocean currents immediately took control. To understand what happened next, imagine placing a leaf into a moving river. The leaf does not choose where it goes. The water chooses. The same thing happened to the ducks. But instead of a river, they were traveling through an ocean. And oceans are constantly moving. Gigantic currents carry billions of tons of water around the globe. Most people never notice them. They are invisible from the surface. Yet they shape weather, climate, marine life, and global transportation. The ducks became passengers on these hidden highways. Scientists soon realized something fascinating. If they could track where the ducks appeared, they could learn more about how ocean currents actually worked. Suddenly, the lost toys had become scientific tools. The Earth's oceans may look like one giant body of water, but beneath the surface, water is constantly moving in organized patterns. These patterns are called ocean currents. Some currents are driven by wind. Others are influenced by Earth's rotation. Some are shaped by differences in water temperature and salt content. Together, they form a massive circulation system spanning the entire planet. Think of it as a network of invisible highways. Instead of carrying cars, these highways carry water. And anything floating in that water travels with them. The ducks revealed just how powerful these currents could be. Scientists began collecting reports whenever toys appeared on beaches. Each discovery provided another clue. A piece of a giant puzzle. Slowly, a map began to emerge. The toys were showing scientists where the water was moving. And the results were surprising. Many ducks drifted toward Alaska. Others reached the coasts of Canada and the United States. But some took a much longer route. A portion became trapped in Arctic ice. Frozen for years, they traveled with the moving ice pack. When the ice eventually melted, the toys continued their journey. Some entered the North Atlantic Ocean. Others traveled toward Europe. Imagine a small rubber duck floating thousands of miles across multiple oceans. Not in weeks, not in months, but over many years. The journey demonstrated something remarkable. Ocean currents could transport objects across enormous distances. The oceans were far more connected than most people realized. A toy released in one location could eventually reach another continent. And every beach discovery helped scientists improve their understanding of ocean circulation. The ducks provided real-world evidence that was difficult to obtain in any other way. Scientists use computer models to predict how water moves. But models are only useful if they match reality. The ducks provided reality. Every recovered toy became a data point. Researchers compared where the ducks were found against their predictions. This allowed them to refine their models, improve accuracy, and better understand the behavior of ocean currents. These improvements had practical benefits. Better ocean current models help ships navigate more efficiently. They help scientists track pollution. They improve climate research. And they help predict where floating debris may travel after accidents at sea. All because a container of bath toys accidentally fell into the ocean. The duck story also revealed a growing problem. Every year, thousands of shipping containers travel across the world's oceans. Most arrive safely, but some are lost during storms and accidents. When cargo enters the ocean, it does not simply disappear. Objects can drift for years. Some wash ashore. Others break apart into smaller pieces. Many contribute to marine pollution. The ducks were harmless compared to many modern products. Yet they showed how far floating debris can travel. A single accident can affect coastlines thousands of miles away. The ocean connects everything. What enters the water in one place may eventually appear somewhere completely different. A shipping accident, 28,000 rubber ducks, and one of the most unusual scientific investigations ever conducted. What began as a simple cargo loss became a global experiment. The ducks revealed invisible pathways crossing entire oceans. They helped scientists improve their understanding of ocean currents. And they reminded us that even the smallest objects can tell extraordinary stories. The next time you see a rubber duck floating in a bathtub, remember this. Its distant relatives once traveled across the planet, crossed oceans, survived Arctic ice, and helped map one of Earth's greatest hidden systems. All by accident. If this blew your mind, make sure you subscribe to Everyday Simple Science with Ray, like and share this video, and turn on your notifications so you never miss the next one. And honestly, the video on your screen right now might answer the question you didn't even know you had. Go ahead and click it.